Hi, this is Dr. Daniel Knowles out in Boulder, Colorado, and I'm doing the Mile High webinar with Dr. Jason Helfrich and the whole 100% chiropractic crew, which is just awesome to see them all there. You guys are out in Nashville?
Yes.
Awesome. And Mile High is coming up August 22nd to 24th in Colorado. You can register at www.milehighchiro.org. And Dr. Jason was one of our awesome presenters last year and is again this year. And Dr. Jason, tell me a little bit about your why with all the big things that you and Vanessa are doing.
Well, I mean, 100% was really the brainchild of Vanessa and I, trying to reach out and do more for chiropractic, but knowing that we were pretty much capped out in what we were doing in our own office. And so we wanted to be able to spread that vision, that philosophy, that concept of above, down, inside out healing in a manner that grew chiropractic, but we could only see so many people ourselves. So we decided the best way to do that would be partner with like-minded, top-notch chiropractors coming out of school, or maybe people that were an associates or whatever the case may be, and build these dynamic practices across the country that we knew were representing chiropractic the way it needed to be. We've always had kind of a vision or a mission of repackaging what we do. And that being said, it's such a beautiful, the simplicity of chiropractic is what makes it so special. It's subluxation-based care is what we're all about. But we've thought it's a little archaic in some ways, the way people get that across. We needed to add more of the business philosophy and business concepts to that to get people in and understanding why they're being adjusted. Not many other business models can say that every man, every woman, every child is a potential patient or client if you're talking the business side of it, and that's where we are. So why are we still seeing such a small percentage of the population? If you will, it hasn't grown much in 60 years, percentage-wise. And we have all these docs with these fantastic practices across the country. Many will be at Mile High Chiro sharing their secrets. But that being said, there was majority of our profession was struggling, right? And they weren't getting done what they needed to. So how do we reach out and build these dynamic practices so all of the chiropractors, right, are focused on a subluxation-based, highly profitable practice? And that's what we're trying to build. So we have a group of those people right behind me. My wife Vanessa, who's right next to me, is instrumental in that growth and that and creating that entire vision. So essentially, that's what chiropractic 100% is all about: is keeping chiropractic pure, but adding some proven business systems to that, repackaging that in such a way that it's a guarantee for success.
That's awesome. And last year you guys do so many fun things. I love seeing the videos that you put out for 100%, and everything just looks so professional and so well done and so well orchestrated and shares the vision of chiropractic.
Right.
So this year you're going to be at Mile High again. Why are you excited, and why is the other docs at 100% excited about the Mile High event?
Well, there's just not, you can count on one hand how many events right now across the country are truly based on subluxation-based chiropractors getting together and sharing that message for people. And really, especially even from last year, knowing how this year is going to be, not really in a way of selling your merchandise to people. This is truly a seminar where people get together and actually help each other to build dynamic practices and share some secrets that they're doing and address challenges that they may be having together, right? And so you leave charged, ready to go, and taking all these little nuggets that you learn from these great successful docs. So I'm excited to get that group together again and see that group double in size and then double again next year, and make an impact on what we're doing for a profession.
And you said something that I feel is really important, is together. I personally feel, and I know some people may not agree with me on this, but I personally feel we get into very distinct little vitalistic chiropractic subgroups that don't talk.
Right.
And we are so close in our values, and we need to be together if we're going to move this thing called chiropractic forward.
Without a doubt.
If we get into our little subcultures that I'm this doc and I'm that doc, then we have the allopathic side of the profession really start leading, which is what none of us want. And so we have to come together. And so that's one of the things of why I really appreciate what you guys are doing.
Well, it's a common theme between, if you go through any successful subluxation-based doctor I've met or hung out with, is never worried what another subluxation-based doctor is doing. They'd be the first one to send a patient to them because they're not worried that's going to take from them. All that does is add to the profession.
Right.
So it's the other people that are fighting over their 50 visits a week, right, that are worried about who's where.
Right.
The people that are seeing hundreds and in some cases thousands of visits, right, they're helping expand their vision because they know they're going to draw those people. So those people need to come together and share that message with other people to let them know it's not about beating up on your other chiropractors, right? It's about practicing chiropractic the way it was intended to be done, to educate the masses, and we can all be extremely successful. And so that's more what it's all about.
That's awesome. And I'd love to hear a big shout out from the crew there.
Yeah, you guys, big shout out from the crew.
Yeah, yeah.
We are 100%?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We are
100%!
That's awesome.
So-
I love it. I love it. So what can you say something about what you're going to be sharing at Mile High?
Well,
In a nutshell.
we touched on it a little bit. I've had a lot of interesting things go on this last year in my personal life, and it's really changed, or maybe solidified in some cases, who I am as a dad, a husband, a chiropractor, a president of a company, etc. So it's less about us as a group trying to be right or prove other people wrong. It's more coming together as a group to expand the most beautiful philosophy-based healthcare system in the world. And it's time to do that. And it's not time to say it's time to do that, because so many great chiropractors there's never been a better time. It's more, what are you doing to make that impact? People like yourself, and Rochelle building this beautiful event that we so appreciate, and getting these people a format to come out and share our message. And so that's what I want to talk about a little bit, is it's time to actually not only say, but to do, and to really take this profession to the next level.
Yeah, it's nice that you can sit in the four walls of your office and do something, but then we got to take action in a bigger playing field.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I love you guys. I so appreciate you guys. I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate you being part of Mile High and everything that you guys are doing, and all the doctors that you're inspiring and mentoring and helping them get out of school and get on good solid footings to have a good practice.
Well, likewise.
I shouldn't even say good, I say an outstanding practice.
Yeah, and I appreciate everything you guys are too. I'm blessed, and Vanessa and I do a very good job of selecting the elite in the profession. So, we're not out to teach people philosophy. They come to us with a strong work ethic and philosophy. But as a family, as a group that is 100%, we're building dynamic practices. We're changing the world, and then we're having a really good time doing it. So we're out in Nashville. We open our Nashville office on Monday. And, we got 19 offices will be open here in the next couple months. So we're excited about where 100% is going, and know that there's a lot more opportunity for a lot of great doctors out there. So we appreciate you guys as well.
Awesome. Well, you guys have a great time at your quarterly in Nashville, and we'll see you in about a month.
Sounds perfect.
And so if you haven't registered yet, www.milehighchiro.org, August 22nd, 24th. See you guys there.
Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it.
Bye, all.
Bye-bye.